Have you ever wondered why your muscles just do not seem to bounce back like they used to? Maybe you stretch, you walk, you try to eat well, but still, your strength feels like it is slowly slipping away. Well, what if I told you that there is one small, humble bean hiding in your pantry, not flashy, not trendy, but packed with so much natural strength, it can actually rival the power of eggs when it comes to building and preserving muscle after 60? Hi, I am Dr. Evelyn Grace, and today we are going to talk about one of the most overlooked, affordable, and surprisingly effective foods for anyone looking to rebuild muscle, boost energy, and feel strong and steady well into their golden years. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this bean deserves a front row seat on your plate, how it helps your muscles regenerate naturally, and how you can start using it today to make a real difference in your strength and vitality without needing powders, pills, or complicated diets. So, if you are over 60 and want to walk stronger, feel firmer, and age with confidence, stay with me. This might just change the way you look at your dinner forever. Let us begin. Now, before we jump into the bean, let us talk about what is really going on in the body after 60. Because if you have noticed that your arms feel softer, your legs tire quicker, or your balance is not quite what it used to be, you are not imagining it. You are actually experiencing something called age-related muscle loss. This natural process, known as sarcopenia, begins quietly, sometimes as early as your 40s, but it really speeds up after 60. And here is the truth that many people are never told. By the time you hit 70, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle mass if you are not actively doing something to stop it. And this loss does not just affect your strength, it affects your balance, your posture, your ability to walk without discomfort, and even your energy levels throughout the day. It is no wonder so many seniors say they feel weaker, even though they are eating and moving the same as before. But the real issue is not just age, it is how we fuel the body, especially with protein, fiber, and minerals, to give the muscles what they need to rebuild and stay strong. And that is where our humble bean enters the picture. So, what is this secret food I keep hinting at? It is the black bean. Yes, the simple, humble black bean, the one you might already have sitting quietly in a can at the back of your pantry waiting to be noticed. It is not expensive, it is not flashy, and you will not see it advertised on billboards or health magazine covers. But nutritionally, it is a quiet giant, a true powerhouse packed with benefits that many people, especially seniors, completely overlook. A single cup of cooked black beans contains about 15 grams of high-quality plant-based protein, and that is already an impressive start. But the real magic lies in what comes along with that protein. Black beans are also rich in dietary fiber, magnesium, potassium, iron, and natural antioxidants. These nutrients do not just sit around in the body. They actively work together in harmony to support muscle growth, reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and regulate blood sugar levels throughout the day. Now, let us compare that to something like eggs. Eggs are wonderful, no doubt. They offer solid protein and healthy fats. But black beans go further. The fiber in black beans keeps your digestion running smoothly and helps with regular bowel movements. The magnesium plays a critical role in calming the muscles, reducing soreness, and helping them recover properly overnight. Potassium supports your heart, keeps your blood pressure balanced, and eases fluid movement throughout your body. And those powerful antioxidants? They help fight against the invisible wear and tear that naturally builds up in our cells as we age. Another big advantage of black beans, they are naturally low in saturated fat and contain absolutely no cholesterol, which is a major plus for older adults managing heart conditions or keeping an eye on their blood pressure. On top of that, black beans are incredibly gentle on the kidneys compared to some heavier animal proteins, which makes them a smart option for long-term health. And here is something else you will love. Black beans are extremely satisfying. They keep you feeling full longer, which can help you avoid that urge to snack between meals or raid the fridge at night. For many seniors, that alone makes a big difference in how light and energized you feel the next morning. So while eggs certainly have their place, black beans quietly outshine them in more ways than most people realize, especially when your real goal is not just short-term energy, but lasting strength, endurance, and better health well beyond the age of 60. Now let us talk about why this matters even more as we age. When it comes to muscle strength after 60, black beans are not just helpful, they are essential. Every time you move your body, whether you are walking upstairs, lifting a grocery bag, bending down to tie your shoe, or even reaching into a cabinet, your muscles are doing tiny amounts of work, and in the process, they create small microscopic tears. This is totally normal. It is part of how your body stays active and engaged. But in order to heal those tears and rebuild stronger muscle fibers, your body needs fuel. It needs protein, it needs minerals, it needs the right nutrients at the right time. Here's where aging throws us a curveball. As we get older, our bodies do not process protein as efficiently as they used to. What that means is, even if you are eating enough, your body might not be using it properly unless it is high quality, easily digestible, and paired with the right support. That is exactly why black beans shine. They are easy to digest, high in plant protein, and loaded with the vitamins and minerals your muscles depend on to recover and grow. Let us break it down even more. Magnesium, which black beans are full of, helps your muscles relax at night. This is key for avoiding cramps and soreness while you sleep. Iron, also found in black beans, plays a vital role in carrying oxygen to your muscles during any activity, even walking or standing. And potassium, another major nutrient here, helps prevent stiffness and supports proper fluid balance, so you are not waking up with heavy legs or swelling around the ankles. And because black beans help regulate blood sugar levels naturally, they help prevent those sudden drops in energy that can leave you feeling exhausted halfway through the day. That steady energy is especially helpful for seniors who feel a noticeable slump in the afternoon or after a big meal. What you are getting with black beans is not just protein in isolation. You are getting an entire system of support, one that helps your muscles recover, your energy stay balanced, and your body feel lighter, stronger, and more stable with every meal. It is not just about feeding your muscles, it is about nourishing the entire system that supports them: the nerves, the blood vessels, the oxygen pathways, and the recovery cycle. That is the real power of this simple bean. And that is why I recommend it so often to my patients over 60. Now, you might be wondering, okay, Dr. Grace, this sounds great, but how do I actually eat black beans in a way that helps me feel stronger without making my meals boring? Good question. The good news is black beans are incredibly flexible. You can eat them warm or cold, mashed or whole, seasoned or plain. They are one of the easiest foods to prepare and blend into your routine. For example, you can add half a cup of black beans to your morning eggs or breakfast burrito. You can stir them into a lunchtime salad with avocado, olive oil, and lemon juice. You can blend them into a warm soup with garlic, onions, and herbs for dinner. You can even mash them with spices and use them as a spread on whole grain toast. The key is consistency. You do not need a huge bowl of beans every day. Even just a half cup a few times a week is enough to give your muscles a steady stream of plant-based power. And if you are worried about gas or digestion, start slow. Rinse canned beans well. Try adding herbs like cumin or fennel to your meals. Your body adjusts over time. Remember, it is not about eating perfectly. It is about giving your muscles the tools they need regularly and reliably. What is really fascinating about black beans is that the benefits go beyond what you feel in your muscles. Over time, people who regularly include black beans in their meals often report clearer thinking, better bowel movements, fewer blood sugar crashes, and even improved mood. That is because the nutrients in black beans feed not only your muscles, but your brain and gut as well. The fiber feeds the good bacteria in your intestines, which play a big role in your immune system and your mental health. The iron helps oxygenate the brain, and the steady energy from complex carbohydrates helps prevent that late afternoon fog that so many older adults experience. When you fuel your body with something as balanced as black beans, you begin to notice changes that are subtle at first, but powerful over time. You may wake up feeling more rested. You may stand longer without needing to sit. You may find yourself walking farther or even reaching for a light dumbbell again. That is not magic. That is nutrition doing its job, slowly, steadily, and naturally. So, if you have been feeling a bit weaker, a bit more tired, or simply not as vibrant as you want to feel after 60, do not assume it is just aging. Start with one small change. Try adding black beans into a few meals each week and notice how your body responds. You may be surprised by how much stronger, steadier, and more energized you feel, not because of a pill or a powder, but because of a humble bean that has been around for centuries, quietly offering real strength to those who listen. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Every video here is designed to give you real tools and natural solutions to help you feel better, age with grace, and stay strong without fear. If this video was helpful, I invite you to subscribe. I release new, research-based advice every week for adults over 60 who want to stay independent, active, and full of